Hey everybody, Meteorologist Ethan Emery here in the Fox 19 First Alert Streaming Center on this Sunday edition of our 19 at 6 weekend weather show sponsored by Cost Saver. We've got a lot to talk about with a unsettled weather pattern moving into the tri-state, which will bring in, again, daily opportunities for showers and thunderstorms here in and around the tri-state. In addition to that, humid and sometimes hot conditions will make their way through. We'll talk some details on that and that updated 7-day forecast here in just a few minutes. So, good evening, everybody. Meteorologist Ethan Emery here. We're live wherever you stream. Want to remind you, if you have any kind of questions or comments, please feel free, respectfully, of course, to chime in on our Facebook page at Fox 19, as well as on the my Facebook page at Ethan Emery WX. Behind me is a radar loop over the last couple of hours. You can see the showers and storms that moved through earlier. They've kind of fallen apart. Still some light showers perhaps in some locations, but it's not of any concern for us this evening. We just have a lot of cloud cover, and we do have some of those sprinkles and light showers perhaps in a few locations here into the Fox 19 Now viewing area. I got a promise. We're going to go ahead and look at tonight, tomorrow, and the 7-day forecast here in a moment. I want to begin with this, though. This is a look on our rooftop camera looking towards downtown Cincinnati. And notice those clouds. They're not moving too fast above the skyline there. And as you can see here, again, they're not moving all that fast. If you want to see the risk of severe storms, those clouds, one of the aspects of it. It's a very complex thing. You can't just forecast severe weather on looking 2 or 3 things. You got to look at a multitude of things, but you'd see these clouds moving a lot faster in this kind of environment that we're in. You don't see that, so we're not looking at any kind of issues or concerns with any strong or severe storms here this evening. But we do have the risk, or potential rather, of some stronger storms. More on that here in a little bit. We want to go ahead and get on to our forecast because we, again, try to give you the tonight, tomorrow, and 7-day within the first couple of minutes. Tonight's low is 71 degrees with those return of showers and a few thunderstorms. We go into tomorrow a high of 86, and again, scattered showers and storms for tomorrow. And the 7-day forecast, it's going to be a rinse and repeat through much of the extended forecast. So you see here scattered showers and storms pretty much the entire work week for us. And highs will be pretty warm into the upper 80s and low 90s. The warmest day is Wednesday at 92, 91 on Thursday, 89 on Friday. Going into the weekend, there will be some chances for showers and storms. By Sunday, it looks a little bit drier. However, there is the opportunity for a few showers and storms in the morning. So this is the look of the 7-day. And as you can see here, again, a lot of it quite active with the showers and storms. Now, not every day has that risk of severe weather, but there is the opportunity for maybe some gusty winds, heavy rain, and lightning. And of course, we'll dive more into this throughout this broadcast. But I want to give you that 7-day just in case if you need to get some stuff done, you just wanted to chime in for a couple of minutes. Here you go. That is the 7-day forecast. I'll put that up full screen for you as we go ahead and double check everything to make sure that we are live everywhere else. Hey everyone, sorry, we've got some comments. My mom texted me. Apparently there's an issue on her end with watching me. So we go ahead and we'll get started with everything else going on, but we'll go ahead and look at some of the comments we have on our Facebook page. JJ chiming in saying hi, as well as Belinda. Molly says, hello, Ethan. Just been cloudy here in Pleasant Plain. We do need that rain. Our pond needs a good fill-up. There was quite a bit of rain earlier today in portions of northern Kentucky as well as into the Cincinnati metro area where flood advisories were posted earlier, but now have since been canceled. And you can see that we do have, again, the potential for showers and storms here this evening into tonight. JJ says hi from Amelia and Florence. And then Jeff says, hello, good evening, hope you're having a great day. So far, so good, can't complain, of course, but we will get things rolling here on the forecast. So what we're going to do now is take a look at the latest on radar and satellite. So what I want to do here is get that map loaded for you. And again, if you have any questions or comments with the forecast, please feel free to chime in. We'll dive into all of this, what is an active weather forecast here in a moment. So what I'm going to do is I need to clean up my workspace a little bit. Okay, here we go. So here is radar, and as you can see, we do have a few light showers in portions of Butler and Franklin County. Also down into portions of northern Kentucky, some light showers there. And then we also have some showers over into Mason and Lewis counties. We're not looking at anything that is of heavy rain, but we are looking at the potential for, again, some showers that are coming down. Very light showers at that, along with these cloudy conditions here across the tri-state here. So, again, we are looking at that potential for maybe a few showers here this evening into tonight. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the wider scope of things with this forecast. So here it is, radar and satellite. And as you can see, we do have, again, scattered showers and thunderstorms moving on through. And we have the return of moisture from the west. You can see here, all this here is going to make its way from the south and west to the north and east. And again, looking at some of this rain moving in this evening into tonight, we'll show you the forecast model data here in a moment. But again, you can see here, we do have that rain moving in. It's just the beginning of this pattern that we're beginning to get set up in. Looking back at today, you can see on our almanac from CVG, today's high temperatures a little bit hindered because of the rain that moved through, a high of around 85. So a little bit milder compared to yesterday, but still, nonetheless, it was fairly normal for this time of the year. Morning low of 68 over at CVG, just over, actually, I'd say right around 1/3 of an inch of rain. 32/100ths of an inch of rainfall, so much needed rain here across the Cincinnati metro area for some locations. This morning, temperatures were in the upper 50s and the low 60s. One of the warmer spots over at CVG, 68, also towards Lebanon. In other locations, were in the upper 50s and the low 60s. Today's high temperatures, of course, were in the mid to upper 80s, 88 over towards Lebanon and Wilmington, also down toward the Lunken Airport, 89 in Hamilton, 77 in Batesville, and right now that's what the temperature is actually in Batesville. Also 77 towards the Lunken Airport, 81 right now in Hamilton, 79 in Wilmington, and 72 in Falmouth. And the dew points, this is what we were telling you about yesterday. Those dew points yesterday, they were in the upper 50s and low 60s. Now, they're in the 70s. So this is that humid air mass that's going to allow these showers and storms to have quite the rainfall. And that's something we're going to be monitoring each and every day with these showers and thunderstorms. And right now with the winds, again, they're not a huge issue for us. Earlier, there were some gusts of wind that were approaching 20, 25 miles per hour. But right now, sustained winds at around 5 to 15 miles per hour, with no gusts being reported by any of the local airports here in the Fox 19 Now viewing area. Now, I'm going to take a look at this model. I have not seen this yet. I just want to double check because of the moisture we've seen, the potential for maybe some patchy fog. I have not seen this model yet. I don't suspect there to be an issue. And this is actually going to be showing some rain moving in. So yeah, no, I'm not looking at much in the way of issue of fog. But we are going to be looking at, again, those chances for showers and thunderstorms. We'll play it out here on this particular forecast model once it wants to load. And as you can see here, it's doing a fairly decent job with what we're seeing here this evening. So the next couple of hours, we're just looking at some showers, mainly light activity. But we go into the overnight hours, notice some of the red showing up, indicating some moderate to heavy rain. This is going to continue isolated in nature through dawn on Monday. But then we head into Monday afternoon. Notice this, to the west, we've got some showers and storms moving through, and that is going to make its way mainly for our southern counties Monday afternoon into Monday evening. And I will say the potential for stronger storms are present in the forecast for Monday. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back real quick into Monday morning. So what I want to do here now is take a look at this setup. So any of the storms that look to be stronger are going to be to our south and west. So Owen, Switzerland, Carroll counties. Gallatin, Grant counties. This area through here, and I believe also Ripley and Decatur counties. Right here, this little sliver, I think has the best opportunity to maybe see a strong storm or two tomorrow afternoon. So let's go ahead and play this forward again. And what we've got actually in this scenario is an MCS. We've talked about this over the last several live streams, and an MCS is just a cluster of storms. They usually have with them strong, potentially straight line winds, as well as very heavy rain and a lot of lightning. Now, that being said, it's going to stay mostly to the south and west of the tri-state. I don't foresee it being anything right over top of us. However, the corner of it could clip our southern and southwestern counties right through here. So that's why I'm saying these areas here could see a strong storm or two. And notice it's the tail end of it, so it could be weaker in comparison to what the Louisville Metro could see. So the Louisville Metro, if we were a station in Louisville, we'd be issuing a first alert weather day down there. But for us, I think we're going to be on that cusp of the severe activity versus just maybe a stronger wind gust or two for those locations to our south and west. We go into Monday afternoon. You can still see we do have showers and thunderstorms. Notice the green to red, how close that is. That's an indication of downpours showing up there. And as you can see, it's kind of widespread. So we are looking at showers and storms for Monday afternoon. We go into Monday evening and still looking at widely scattered activity. So kind of like today, not everyone's going to see rain, but those of you who do see rain, it does appear to be on the heavier side. So we're going into Monday night after sunset, more widespread activity of rain. I do not suspect this to be severe at all. This looks like it's just going to be a good heavy downpour going into Monday night. And this model does show it a bit more widespread, so more opportunity for folks who need to see the rain could perhaps see that rain coming on down. So we go into the overnight hours of Monday night. You can still see scattered showers into the tri-state. We head into Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning actually looks a little bit drier now. Now, that being said, roads could be wet. And then we're going into Tuesday midday into the early afternoon. And if any storm fires up with the daytime heating on Tuesday, I think it's going to be to our east, where there could be a little bit more instability compared to areas to our west. And with that, I'm going to show you another forecast model. It's been on a wider scope. This one, that's actually the last frame of that model before it ends. We can only show you that far out on the model that zoomed in just because of the data that comes with it. But this one shows a lot more data. It's a little bit wider, but it does show much farther out in the future. So this is very similar to the one I just showed you. Shows rain for tonight, and it shows the showers and storms for Monday afternoon, though it's a little bit more messy looking. In fact, it looks very messy in comparison. This is that MCS cluster I was telling you about. Although this model, it's, like I said, it's a little messy looking, but it's going to be doing this motion. It's going to curl its way into western Kentucky. We're on that very edge of that cluster of storms. So our southwestern counties could be seeing, again, some stronger wind gusts Monday afternoon. Now, Monday night into Tuesday, it's just widespread rain. That's not part of the cluster. That's just widespread showers and a few storms. Tuesday morning looks dry. And then Tuesday afternoon, we could see some showers and storms that develop. Now, again, if anyone sees storms on Tuesday afternoon, it looks like it's going to be for our eastern counties towards central Ohio that could see that activity develop with the daytime heating. Otherwise, Tuesday looks to be a little bit drier in comparison to tomorrow, to Monday. But that being said, there's still an opportunity for showers and storms to develop, so we're just going to call it scattered storms. And it's just this messy pattern that we're in. We go into Wednesday. You can see Wednesday, we have showers and storms to our south in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Stuff will develop. And then Wednesday night, we could be running into more activity with showers and thunderstorms here across the Fox 19 now viewing area. And then we go into Thursday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible as well. So you can see here Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, more opportunities for these cluster of storms to develop. And then same goes for Friday, and then Saturday also the opportunity for showers and storms. So you kind of get the picture here that every day has that potential for storms in the tri-state. Now again, the biggest risk with these storms are going to be the heavy rain. Simply put, because of just how much moisture is in our atmosphere. I showed you the dew points. Dew points in the 70s, that's a sticky, humid atmosphere. A lot of available moisture to work with. And any storm that does develop has a lot of rain potential with it. You know, example, earlier today, that heavy rain that moved through into Cincinnati, the metro area did see potential for localized flooding, hence the flood advisory. But every day during the week is going to have this kind of setup. Now, the difference is going to be that temperatures will be a little bit warmer, especially for the middle and latter half of the week. So with that being said, we are looking at that potential for maybe not just the heavy rain, but also maybe perhaps some stronger wind gusts. So what I'm going to do now is I need to get a graphic set up. I just haven't had time. We've got a lot on our hands we do here at Fox 19. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you radar. I'm going to talk you through this. I'm going to build a graphic real quick, and I want to show you the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. So here's a look at radar. You can see we've got some showers still lingering to our south, but otherwise, though, we are relatively dry here this evening. But we are going to be looking at more showers and storms to our west, which you can see to the far left of the screen there, over towards Indianapolis, which is just at the bottom left of the blue banner, the bar, and then also to the far bottom left of the screen, you can also see those little orange circles and lines. That is the Louisville metro area to the south of Vienna, and that is also some shower activity which could move in to our neck of the woods here closer to sunset. So what I'm going to show you here in just a moment is going to be the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for Monday. So bear with me. Again, this is a lot of work to do in a short period of time to get the show set up, for one, but to also get this graphic up and ready for you. Hopefully you've all had a great Sunday so far. Okay, so here it is. This is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook. And as you can see, the green indicates a marginal risk with just a level 1 out of 5. Yellow be a slight risk of severe weather. That's a 2 out of 5. And we don't have a slight risk, but we do have a marginal risk. And notice how it kind of takes the shape and direction of that cluster of storms I showed you on the forecast model. Now, this was made this morning. This is only updated once a day on day 2. Occasionally they do 2 updates a day if it's really significant, but they're not going to do that for this. Now, with that, I think tonight when they make the update to this going into tomorrow, which is Monday, I think they're going to trim this back. If I was forecasting with them, I would chime in and say, hey, let's push this back to the south and west a little bit. So we could still see a stronger storm or two, I believe, Monday to our southwestern counties. The further east you go, it does not look to be quite as strong with the storms moving in on Monday. Now that's Monday. Looking at Tuesday, we'll pull up Tuesday, it's very similar to Monday. So with that being said, every storm opportunity we have this week is going to bring us the potential for heavy rain as well as strong straight line winds for these storms that move through. So with all of that, take a look at some of the comments and questions on our Facebook page. JJ says, is there anything heading to Florence, Kentucky or Western Union, Amelia, Ohio? That's a lot of locations, JJ. So, yeah, we do have some showers and storms further off to the west. And again, nothing severe. JJ says it looks bad. It does not look bad. I don't like to use that term bad in any kind of scenario like this because confidence is not high enough for there to be anything severe right now. Okay, so that is a look at the model data. Or not model data, excuse me. It's my Friday if you can tell. So we've got some of these more showers here over towards the Evansville area, towards Terre Haute. And this activity is moving kind of in this direction here. So kind of like this. So our western counties this evening could run into the return of some of these showers. We could also see some development here over towards central Kentucky. So we do have opportunities for rain closer to sunset into tonight. So yeah, we could be running into some more rain. Now that being said, nothing severe. I'm not looking at any severe weather tonight. But we could see some heavy rain. That's a possibility for us here going into the next several hours. So that is radar and satellite. Elizabeth, you were looking at the forecast model August 3rd. That is what's happening later in the week. That's the model I was trying to show you earlier. Rachel asks, does it look like we could have a derecho this week? Chances are very low. I'm going to say no right now. And derechos are very specific. They don't happen all that often. In fact, they did happen a few weeks ago up in Chicago area, but I do not foresee that impacting us right now. The tornado chances are very low. I will say Monday we do have a very, 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 very small chance for a tornado, as the Storm Prediction Center does have us in a 2% probability. But with that, I'm not impressed with the model data. I've been looking at all the different data, and nothing suggests that threat for us. In fact, the threat for anything strong or severe is to be the south and west of the tri-state, though we could see, again, some stronger wind gusts and very heavy rain. So that is a look at radar and satellite here right now. And we'll widen this out, and you can see we do have more activity over towards western Kentucky, southern Illinois, which is, for those of you who may not know, right in here. And this is moving kind of in this direction. And so that we're going to be seeing more of that rain here late this evening into tonight. Again, especially after sunset, we could be running into some more rain into the Fox 19 Now viewing area. We're looking at the forecast model data here. And so for those of you asking about the date, we put that there, that way you know what day, because some people ask about specific dates. And if that's confusing, also note this right here. So this says Sunday. This is this evening. Today is the 28th of July, Sunday, today, 7 p.m. So this model is doing a fairly good job at pointing that out. But this is a long-term model, so it's going to show next Sunday as well. So that's why we have that there. That way you can know, is it this Sunday? Is it next Sunday? It's just to try to help you. So we'll go ahead and move on here. I showed you this a moment ago. I'm going to show it to you again, just that way you understand that every day we're looking at the opportunity for showers and thunderstorms. So here you go. This going into tonight. We got some scattered shower activity moving through. Monday, a few wet spots in the morning with more activity in the afternoon and evening. If anything does get strong, I don't suspect anything severe for us, but if there's anything strong, it's going to be to our south and western counties. Right through here, could see some stronger wind gusts, some even additional heavier rain, and a lot of lightning with those storms. But everyone's going to see the potential for shower and thunderstorm activity, though on the order of non-severe. I want to point that out. If anyone sees anything strong, it's to our southwestern counties, closer towards the Louisville metro area. But for everyone else, I do not suspect anything strong or severe at this time. We go into Monday night into Tuesday, showers and thunderstorms going into Tuesday morning. Now, Tuesday does look a little bit drier compared to the rest of the days, but that being said, Tuesday still has the opportunity for pop-up showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, especially for areas east of I-75, going in again the afternoon and evening. We go into Wednesday. Wednesday, we're looking at the return of scattered showers and storms for the morning and for the evening. You see that little cluster of storms that moved through on Wednesday? That could bring in some strong wind gusts as well as very heavy rain and a lot of lightning. We go into Thursday, same story. We could see these waves of showers and storms, and this is going to continue on Friday as well as into portions of Saturday. Now Sunday, I'm going to say it looks a little bit drier, but this model is trying to indicate there could be some lingering showers to our south and east. Now our 7-day forecast, we are going to be looking at, again, each day seeing the opportunity for showers and thunderstorms. And with that, here it is. There's that 7-day forecast. Morning low tonight, or I should say overnight tonight, low temperatures will dip down to around 71 degrees. Tomorrow, we have a high up to 86 with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Monday night into Tuesday, temperatures will fall down into the upper 60s. A high up to 90 for Tuesday with scattered showers and storms. And again, each day has that potential for more storm activity Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, going into next weekend. And even with the storms, we're still looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies, but temperatures will still be quite warm. And what does that mean? We could be looking at heat index values in the mid 90s. So if you could be outside on those days where you can get outside and avoid the raindrops, it's going to feel pretty hot and humid. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water if you're going to be outside during the work week. And in addition to that, finding ways to stay cool. And with that, the coolest days are actually Monday and Saturday, 86, which is fairly normal for this time of the year. But nonetheless, though, temperatures will be mainly above normal for this time of the year. And of course, the best way to get the First Alert Weather updates is to get that First Alert Weather app, as well as tune in on the 24/7 weather streaming channel, and then also on Fox 19. Now we're running out of time, so I go ahead and have to conclude this. But thank you all so much for joining us here on this Sunday edition of 19 at 6.